ever prayed and wondered why your prayers were not answered? Have you thought that God was not listening to you? Today on WIBA, Wisdom Inspired by Abba, I will help you find some answers through His holy word. We will find the answer and you will understand what is going on. We'll start in Isaiah today in the New International Version, the chapter 55, going to read verses 8 and 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts. Thank goodness Abba's thoughts are not our thoughts, because many times our thoughts aren't worth much. Neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord, or declares Abba your Father. See, Abba works in ways we don't seem to understand sometimes. He is so much higher. He is working so far down the road from where we are. It just doesn't make sense to us sometimes. But His Word has told us that His thoughts are not ours. So He is always working on our behalf. He is working for you, my friend. You may have prayed over the last few months, through years, through whatever period of time, and thought nothing's happening. But I can assure you that when you cry out to Abba your Father, He is listening and much is happening. You may not see it, you may not understand it, but you can rest assured that there is a lot happening. Let's go on. We're going to go to Psalm chapter 27, verse 14 in the New Living Translation. Now I know in this particular verse, this is one that we have problems with. Because you see, we live in a world that wants everything now, instantaneously. Oh, I must have the answer. Let me look on my phone. Let me look on my computer. You must know everything right now. But when you're dealing with life circumstances, sometimes you must learn to wait. Let's see what Psalm says this morning. Wait patiently for the Lord, or wait patiently for Abba your Father. Be brave and courageous. Yes, I say again, wait patiently for the Lord. You know, sometimes we have to be brave because the world says, oh, you should have the answer already. You ought to know what's going on. But if you will be brave today and be courageous, how do we do that? We do that by faith, understanding that Abba is working on my behalf. When I call out to Abba my Father, then I know beyond any shadow of a doubt that He is working for me. He is doing things on my behalf. Do I understand it? Do I see what's going on? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But you see, you don't have to understand. You just have to be brave and courageous and know no matter what anybody says, no matter what is going on, that Abba is working on your behalf. He is making the crooked ways straight. He is changing things around for you. For you see, in our mind, in our life, the way we live in the here and now. It's hard to look down the road a long way. But you see, my friend, when you call out to Abba your Father, He is looking at your whole life. He knew you before you were born, and He knows where you're going to be way before you ever get there. So therefore, He is able to work on your behalf from a totally different perspective. You see, if you already know the answer before you start, you're going to handle things a little bit differently. So today, you don't know the answer. You don't know what's going on. You sitting there saying, I don't even feel like my prayers are being answered. But I've called out to Abba my Father. I've asked Him for help. I've asked Him to take care of it for me. So my friend, He is working for you. He is looking at the totality of your life. What will be best for you, not just today, not just this moment, but for your whole life. And He is putting it together For that's what He does. He works on your behalf in totality, not just for one little minute incident. Now, I know it doesn't feel minute when you're going through it, but when you compare it against your whole life, it's a quick, small moment. But He works in the totality for you and on your behalf. And now we want to look at Jeremiah 29:11, and I'm going to read it out of the Tree of Life version because it uses some Hebrew words in there that are very important to you. It says, "For I know the plans I have in mind for you." So once again, Abba, your Father, already knows what He has planned for you. It says, He declares this, Adonai plans for shalom and not calamity. He plans to give you a future and a hope. And you may be listening or watching today and saying, well, what does that word Adonai mean? Adonai means the most supreme being, the most high God, the most amazing, the most wonderful. And that supreme being deals justly and rightly with you. That is what Adonai means in the Hebrew. So my friend, the Most High God, the Most Supreme, the one that deals justly on your behalf has said, I know the plans that I have for you. Plans for shalom, which means peace and not calamity. Are you watching today? Are you listening today and saying, oh my goodness, my life is in so much turmoil everywhere I turn. Seems like something bad is going on. My friend, Adonai, Abba your Father, wants to change things for you. Have you called out to Him today? Have you prayed to Him today? Have you turned the problem over to Him today? If you have, you can rest assured that He will take care of it. And He will cause things to happen. If I back up just a little bit into Psalms, it says, yes, wait patiently for Adonai, Abba your Father. Hold on. Don't get excited. Don't get disturbed by what you see is going on. Stand on these scriptures we have spoken today and read today that say Adonai is working on your behalf. Wait patiently. He already knows the plans He have. Have faith and believe. And be brave and courageous. Stand in the midst of the problem and say, I know my Father Abba Adonai is working on it for me. Don't listen to what people are telling you. They're saying, oh, He's not listening. He doesn't care about you. Yes, my friend, He does today. He loves you beyond any love you could ever understand, and He cares about you. So if you have prayed, stand on His word. Stand on what you have heard today and know the answer is on the way. Why? Because Adonai, your Father, the Most High, the Most Supreme, loves you and is working on your behalf.